It's the Aniyah Khan Show, yeah. Khan Show. It's the Aniyah Khan Show, yeah. Khan Show.
Come on in and have a seat. Tell me who you wanna meet. Talent is our rodeo, reaching everyone you know.
It's the Aniyah Khan Show, yeah. Khan Show. It's the Aniyah Khan Show.
Hey guys, we are back again. I have my co-host, Kirsten Cotton. And today, you may have heard her on the Mad Hatter Morning Show. If you guess Young Jazz, you're correct. But before we bring out her, let's talk about Aniyah's topic. Have you guys watched the Kids' Choice Awards? I can't hear you. Have you guys watched the Kids' Choice Awards? Well, I did. My favorite performance was, I don't really care about what they say. I'll come back like a boomerang. But news, Bunk is the final season. Can you guess my favorite girl on Bunk? If you guess Sky Jackson, you're right. But it's the final season. Well, enough about Aniyah's topic. Let's welcome Young Jazz.
It's beautiful. I love it. I'm so excited.
Thank you. So, tell us your real name.
My real name is Jasmine.
Okay, I love that name.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, tell us a little about yourself.
So, my name is Jasmine, but on the radio I'm known as Young Jazz. So, I'm on 97 on the Box, the Mad Hatter Morning Show. And I originally started doing journalism when I was in high school. So, I joined my high school news TV show. It was called Ramp TV. And I went to May Creek High School in Katy. So, when I was a junior in high school, I started doing the TV show and I loved it. We were editing the videos, we would do interviews, we would cover the local sports teams, stuff like that. And then senior year, I really definitely put more passion into doing it. And I realized when I was applying to colleges that journalism was going to be my thing. So I wanted to do it for real. So I got to college, I joined TSTV, which was our TV show we had in college. I took journalism classes, we would put together video packages, I would learn how to do audio. I took audio classes so I could learn how to do audio interviews, video interviews, different types of journalism like investigative or covering events and stuff like that. Then after college, I did a lot of internships when I was in college. So my junior year, I moved to LA, and I lived in Los Angeles for 3 months. And I interned with a music company as well as another company where a lady, she let me start doing interviews. So I interviewed Cody Simpson. I interviewed Noelle from Pretty Little Liars. So I started getting more experience when I was in my junior year, right before senior year. So then when I got back for senior year, I started applying to jobs and stuff. And I happened to get the gig at Radio 1 Houston as the online editor. So I was doing the websites and the social media. We have 4 stations in total at Radio 1. So we have The Box, Magic, Radio Now, and Praise Houston. So I would be able to do gospel content, I'd be able to do hip-hop stuff, as well as stuff for the pop station. So I worked in that position for 2 years, and my boss, really it was after my performance with Kendrick Lamar at the NCAA Discovery Green show. When I performed with Kendrick Lamar, I think my boss, she saw something in me. More than just my talent for writing and journalism, she saw that I was braver than that, and I think she saw my true potential. So, she came in one day and she gave me a shot, and she was like, how would you like to do your job, but also doing that as you do the morning show too? So basically I had both of the jobs for a while, and then after maybe 8 months or so, when the new year started, then I was offered the position permanently to just be on the morning show. So now that's where I am. I mean, it's been a dream come true, and that's the story of how I got there, but really it was just a lot of hard work, a lot of free internships, learning from people in the industry, and somehow, some way, God blessed me, and now I'm in this position with the morning show.
That is awesome. So where are you from?
I'm from New Orleans originally. So I lived in New Orleans till I was in middle school. Then I moved to Houston. Then I graduated from my high school in Katy. Then I went to Austin at University of Texas in Austin for my 4 years. And then when I got the job of Radio 1 Houston, I moved back.
That is awesome. Were you nervous your first time?
Yes, I was nervous for at least a good month or so, because everybody always tells me, they're like, when you first, they're like, how you sound now, I had no clue that was you when you first started. So I just had to break out of that barrier and find my own confidence. And then finally, the more comfortable I was, then I sounded more comfortable. And then me and the guys from the show, we just started to all mesh and vibe together. And now we know each other better. So now things are super, super dope.
So how fun is it with the other guys?
It's a blast with them. I mean, and it's so much fun with the guys because everybody has a different dynamic. Like Mad Hatter, he's the king of the show. You know, he gives the direction. We know what we're gonna do because of Mad Hatter. You know, he calls the shots and stuff. Then we have Cooper, who's the producer, and he also went to University of Texas. So we have a lot in common there too. And he just had a new baby. Then you have J Mac, who is crazy. He's wild. He's a radio daddy. He always keeps the laughs coming. And then we have Jimbo, and Jimbo, you know, he does the hard news and he brings in just a different perspective on a lot of our topics. So that's one of the reasons why I have so much fun with the guys, because we're all so different.
So that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to be on a Mad Hatter morning show too.
We'll have to have you come to the morning show one day.
Okay, can you interview me one time on the radio?
Yes. I'll have to make sure everything's good and check with my bosses and stuff, but we'll try to make that happen.
That is awesome. Let's take a look at some footage that you ever.
So let's do a quick Halloween icebreaker since Halloween is coming up. What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Favorite Halloween movie? The Night Before Christmas, probably.
Okay, what if you could be a villain in any horror movie? Which movie?
Probably Freddy or Jason.
Okay.
Or Hellraiser.
Or Hellraiser?
Either one.
Is that the guy on the motorcycle?
Spikes coming out of his face.
Oof, you lost me on that one.
Right,
Okay, you're trick-or-treating. Whose house are you going to skip? Donald Trump, Stacey Dash, or Black China?
Oh, skip? I mean, why would I skip Black China's? No, she probably got banging candy. You know, she probably got the big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the king size.
Luxurious type of, yeah. You're right,
you're right. Mad candy. I'm going to go with Donald Trump. Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite?
I like that footage, Jazz. How did your social life change?
My social life, I would say I got a lot busier because now I do events on the weekends. I do stuff after work because, I mean, it's pretty cool because I get off work at 10 o'clock pretty much. You know, the morning show's over. Then I start doing other stuff, like I have to work with production or, like, work on, like, commercials and editing videos, doing different interviews and stuff like that. So my social life has gotten a lot more busy, I would say. But, I mean, my career is growing, so it's great. I'm glad that I'm busier.
Well, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you make people reach their goals and dreams? And how do you stay positive?
I really just take my career as like an example for young ladies and black women and anybody out there that wants to be in entertainment and journalism, just as if you just, you know, figure out what you want to do and keep grinding from the very beginning, you know, work for free, get out there and network, meet people, get these connections and stuff like that. You can do anything. Like, you can be anything, you can do anything. Like, I look at these careers of people like Cardi B, for example. Like, she came from nothing and now she is doing it and she is everything. So I just really want to be an inspiration to people and let them know, you know, you can do anything. You just have to work hard at it and don't give up.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, can you tell me any famous people you interviewed?
I've interviewed her. I've interviewed Storm Reed from A Wrinkle in Time. We've interviewed Ty Dolla $ign. Interviewed the superintendent of HISD. She's the first black woman superintendent. We interviewed her last week. I've also interviewed like Slim Thug, Lil Kiki, Zero. Who else? Miguel. Interviewed Miguel before on my own. Daniel Caesar. Matthew Knowles, Beyonce's dad. Those are just a few of the ones that I've interviewed so recently.
Whoa, you interviewed a lot of famous people. If anybody wants to follow you, what social media are you with?
I have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and everything. But if you want to find me on Instagram and Twitter, you can follow me at It's Young Jazz. So ITS Young YOUNG JAS.
Okay, thank you. It's the Aniyah Khan Show. A dream big. Nothing is impossible. Bye.
Bye. Can I just add one thing too? Okay, I just want to say, congratulations to you. You are so young and you are really killing it. I mean, you have this whole production set up. You have, your family backing you up. You're very professional. You look so cute. So I wish you all the best. And I'm just shout out to you for doing it at such a young age. I see a totally bright future for you. And just don't stop grinding. Keep doing it because you're doing amazing.
Thank you.